How's it going, everybody? We've got some exciting news in the world of Rocket League, and this time it's actually positive. I know the last couple of weeks have been nothing but sad face emoji, but as of right now, we do have something positive, which is actually a resurgence. There's something about Psyonix where they take old features that have been forgotten about, refine them instead of doing it right the first time, and then bringing them back. And this one is one that actually had a lot of us excited. For a lot of us OGs, if you guys don't remember the very old days of like 2015 Rocket League, the one thing we were all excited about was Sundays. And I'm not talking because the NFL had football on, but because ESL weeklies were a thing. If you guys don't remember back in the OG days of Rocket League, every Sunday from like noon to 5 p.m. was Rocket League. We all logged in. We all played in ESL monthly tournaments and tried to get the elite title and everything else. It was actually sick. It was a really good time for Rocket League because it was nothing you really had to do. There was a third-party tournament that you logged into. Everybody signed up, everybody played in the tournament, and it was just this ongoing thing. And we were wondering how sick that would be if they implemented it into Rocket League itself, if there was just a way to sign up and play in tournaments. While we did get the tournament feature, actually 4 years ago, we saw Faceit actually implement their system with an API into Rocket League. If you guys actually don't remember this, this was a long time ago. If you guys don't and haven't seen this, or if this is new to you, if you're a free-to-play person, back in like April, May of 2019, I think it was, there was an in-game integration built into Rocket League. And they actually have an image of it where if you were on the Faceit website, you could pull a query, and if you had Rocket League open, it would just implement your system, like your server settings, and then join a match. Like, you could go into, there was like an extras tab. God, guys, look at the old menu. But you could actually go into the extras menu and you could click a button that would like try to pull information from the website. And if you were in a tournament, it would check your profile and it would link, and then it would just immediately put you back in the game. It was so awesome. It tracked your stats for you. It kept up to date on all your tournament matches. It would actually ping you in game when you had a match coming up. Like, there was so much awesomeness to it, but for some reason it never turned anything. We never got Faceit fully implemented or like fully bought in. And Faceit still does tournaments and stuff. Heck, this feature is still in game. I'm going to take a second while I talk about this to boot up Rocket League. And this is still a thing. If you go into the extras menu, it's still there. You can still like extract additional, I forget what it's officially called, but this feature is still built in. And the reason why I'm talking about this is Faceit announced that they're kind of coming back. So if you go into your settings under extras, there is an external match feature still. It is still built into the game. So the reason why I bring this all up is today they ended up announcing that they are doing, Faceit, a off-season Rocket League tournament. Two things that are awesome about that. Number one, it's actually EU. Most of the time we only see NA tournaments. I'm glad to see EU system getting more love and support. It's a 10,000 euro event. There's a bunch of Faceit points which you can use to redeem for like Steam gift cards and like stuff on their website and like merch and everything. But if you go to the website and you actually open it up, it talks about how there's going to be a $10,000 system. And I quote, while they have organized free daily cups and stuff, we want to test the waters for a bigger Rocket League competition. And the key phrase I take out of that is test the waters. My assumption, while all the negative is going on right now with the layoffs and the player-to-player trading going away, I think that Psyonix, if I had to guess, or Epic, is making a bigger push because Faceit is a part of DreamHack, ESL, all of those tournaments. All the people that run the production company for EFG is they bought Esports Engine, but the production company behind the RLCS is also with Faceit. And my assumption is that Epic / Psyonix are making a bigger push and testing the waters, so when the time comes that they can make this a full implementation, and then now we have a real third-party tournament organizer every single week to play in. And I'm not talking the in-game tournaments ones where you can get tournament rewards. I'm talking like actual regular prize pool tournaments for everybody to compete in. And I don't care if it's $50. I don't care if it's $100. If it is automated, it is built in, it runs streamlined, where I can go into a tournament on their website. I click a button in game, it pulls the information, it puts me into my lobby, it tracks all the results, it outputs it. I don't have to worry about moderation. I don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. if that finally becomes a standard, I think you might see that uptick in player base go back up. I think you might finally see a place where people are going to start playing this game actively again, because there's going to be tournaments to compete in with money on the line, which I think is fantastic. I could see this be implemented into a bunch of different ways. I wouldn't be surprised if this feature gets implemented into their open league play, open qualifier systems for some tournaments. But in-game integration, I think, would be absolutely fantastic. And this has been a feature that's been sitting idle for literally 4.5 years. So my hope is this becomes a thing. But even if it doesn't, we still have a $10,000 tournament. And I think they are, and what I'm probably going to title this video is that this feature, like Psyonix is reviving a forgotten about feature in Rocket League, which I am desperately hoping for. But if you want to know more details, I'll link this somewhere. But on October 20th, which is in 4 days, this open qualifier is going to be a thing. You work into the top 16. On the following day, the 21st, the 16 will play in a closed qualifier, with the top 8 getting to a final day, which is going to be a 5-round Swiss. 22nd, which is going to be that final showdown then, is a single elimination bracket, and they're going to reward the prize money. Prize money is breaking down 4K, 2K, 1K for third, fourth, and 500 for 5 through 8. So they said they're looking for some terrific performances and stuff. Good luck in the qualifiers on Friday. But primarily, I am hoping that this becomes a standard feature in Rocket League moving forward. I'm really hoping that they bring this thing back, because it was such a cool thing that when I sat down and got to talk with the Faceit people at, it might have been like DreamHack Atlanta in 2017 or something like that. Maybe it was 2018, but I remember talking to some Faceit people about this feature a long time ago, and we're like, awesome, this coming in is going to be incredible. And then it just didn't happen. And it's crazy. It happened with training packs. It happened with the tournaments in game. I'm hoping that this is a resurgence in some of the efforts I talked about on stream a lot today, about big projects they're working on, things that they're trying to implement, things behind the scenes that they don't really talk about until the time comes. But if this is a testing the waters, their words, not mine, I am really hoping that this becomes a standard in Rocket League. Curious on, though, what you guys think. Do you think this was a feature that is something that I should be excited about, or something that maybe we should overlook again? But I will say with that, expectations are pretty even keel. I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to hope, but I'm going to expect things to fall flat, because I just don't want my feelings hurt again. Please don't abuse me like that, Faceit. Either way, that is some news for y'all today. $10,000 tournament over in Europe with some stuff on the line, and hopefully a feature that was long forgotten about coming back in. Either way, if you guys like the Rocket League news, you want to know more, like, subscribe, notifications so you don't miss out on anything. Join the Discord. All the links down below in the description, and we'll catch you in the next one.